Okay, so we're starting to record. No swearing.
Really?
Right. Ben can bleep that out, so you can swear all you want. And if we mistakenly say her name, and I don't like, can we say this her? It's going to be difficult not to. So, and he can bleep out her name if we say her name. And we could just, I don't know, minister, candidating minister is kind of a long thing to say. So,
or CM, candidating minister.
Oh, there we go. Our CM. Yeah, we do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, thank you both for joining me on Skype. I have no clue how to work Skype, but I think we're both all three on, so I think we're fine.
Well, that's a good start.
What's that?
It's a good start.
I know, it's a good start, and I am recording, so that's good. So yeah, so how do you? First of all, where were you guys when you found out that our candidating minister, or CM, that we got her?
I can
Home,
start.
of course.
Yeah, right? I guess we all were. Yeah, so you were home and just doing whatever.
Yes.
And did you get excited and go crazy?
Not like you.
Or my children were forced out of the house.
I just had this feeling in my bones that
Okay.
that was going to be it.
So you weren't that surprised. I did not have that feeling. So I was worried. So I was elated when I read the email. And Dow, weren't you with a client?
I had a feeling that you were in a good direction, but of course I wasn't, certain. But I was working when, we found out. I was with a client, but I could hear this pling, pling in the email, and I was checking kind of like, oh, I want to jump, but I can't.
No, it was so exciting. Yeah.
Yes.
My kids told me to calm down, and I couldn't. So, like I told you, they left the house, which is great because they need some outside airtime. So it's fine. Now, when you think about back in the summertime, did the process go as you thought it would? Because we've been doing this for so long. Did the process play out like you thought it would? Was it different?
It was a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of work.
More work than you thought?
Yes. Yes.
You too, Dow. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
So I came very open. But when we first met with the other minister that coached us,
Mm-hmm.
I was already like, oh, this is going to be a long ride.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. When we even just like the weekly meetings, I remember people kind of balking at that. Okay.
Yeah.
And, yeah. More than weekly.
It was a good thing we did those weekly meetings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, I kind of almost miss them now. We're not having to meet as often.
I know.
You
It
too?
became, just part of my world.
Yeah.
And I felt so good about getting to know everyone because we got to know each other, I think, pretty darn well.
Yes, we
Yes,
did.
we did. We did.
Very, sometimes intimately, and we were very honest, which is good. I mean, we had, and I also thought people kind of seemed like they had their roles a little bit.
Yes.
In a way, and keeping it honest. And if someone was upsetting us, we would say so. And if we didn't feel heard, we'd say so. If we felt judged, we'd say so. Or if we felt upset, we'd say so. And that's so good.
I think we really managed well. As search committee, I think we should be very proud of ourselves, how we stuck to it. We kept really honest and authentic.
Yeah.
Despite the difficulties. Sometimes was not easy to do that.
Right. And we might call each other out a little bit. But authentic's a good word. We were. Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
a great team.
Yeah, it really was. Really is. Yes, still is a great team. Yeah, and so I guess I'm not surprised that we got the best match because of that. But yeah, so
We worked really hard.
we did. We
She
really
got the
did.
cream of the crop.
I
But,
know.
yeah. You know, we really did.
I think you're talking about building a covenant and talking about consensus. We worked really hard on that.
We did. Yeah.
You know, we did some research.
Yes.
We did some educating ourselves and each other.
Yep.
We really, and I think we managed.
Yeah. Yeah. And we didn't always agree, which was good. I always, and anytime I'm in a group, I'm working in a group, I want that devil's advocate type or the one who questions, and we did that well.
Yes.
So yeah.
We had very different voices in the search committee.
Yeah.
And I felt a good representation of the congregation.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Yes.
What's that?
Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. Yeah. We were a good, whoever the board and the congregation, they must be pretty smart because we had a really good mix.
We did. We sure did.
Yeah.
And yeah, with Christy, with your expertise in children, that was wonderful. Yes.
For experience, I don't know if I'm an expert, but yeah.
Dorothy, with your very thoughtfulness, also was very helpful.
Thank you.
Very, yeah, and your lasagna.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting hungry again for that. Don't have the ingredients though. But.
And the little treats for the meetings.
Oh, that's right.
For you, Dorothy.
Yeah,
exactly. And Dow, like I said, the keeper of the keeping it real. That was also very helpful. Yeah, we need that. The therapist in the room.
Yeah.
What about the candidates? The types of people that applied. What did you think about them? Were they kind of what you expected, or were they just all over the road for you? Were you surprised?
There was a wide variety,
Mm-hmm.
And some you could see that would be a good fit, some that would not be a good fit. So
right away, like some of them, and I appreciated that when I could tell right away. Thank goodness, because there's so many. we had a lot applying to us.
We did.
And wow, and it's a lot of going through their information. So I was kind of happy when it was fairly clear sometimes.
And as we did the funnel, you know, it got harder because at the end, you know, they were all good. They were all good people, a lot with integrity, and I think it was a very good pool of candidates.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I could definitely see a couple successfully being with us.
Yeah. But we found a good match.
I think we found the best match.
Yeah.
We did. I feel very lucky.
Match.
What's that?
The best match.
The best match. Yeah. Very excited. So speaking of our CM, our candidating minister, that's a leaf blower in the background. Perfect timing. Did you have a different picture of the minister that we did get? Or I shouldn't say get, because she's still a candidating minister, obviously. She's still a candidate. But did you have a certain picture? Did that person, did our CM match that? Not at all? Did you not have a picture going into it because you took that, oh gosh, what was it called? The bias, what was that called? The class we took. You know what I'm talking about.
Behavioral.
Too much stuff has happened since then. We don't remember. But so was it a lot different? Is she a lot different?
I have to say that I didn't have an expectation of who this person should be.
Mm.
I had an expectation of the qualities this person need to have,
Mhm.
because in contact with the congregation, people were telling us, I would like this or I would like that, and I knew we couldn't find somebody that would match everything, every need, and every quality.
Right.
But I think we found somebody that got pretty darn close.
Yes. She
Yeah.
checks a lot of boxes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
she
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
So-
My expectations, I guess, were, or based on the search circles or the cottage meetings and the survey. So based on what our congregation wanted, I had that image in my head. Like, well, that's kind of because there were a couple things that were pretty big that everyone agreed on. Okay, so that person has to have those. Other things that became a little, to be honest, a little less important as we went along is we have to have a minister who's been here, who's had a church for 5 years at least, or 10 years, and because it's not like we're hiring for a project manager in the field of electrical engineering, where experience does matter. This experience matters, but there are so many other things. Does the person build trust? How does the person come across? Do they come across with warmth, but still with some boundaries? And how are they with children? Do they have a natural ability? I mean, there's so many other things that are so much more important. But I didn't see that a lot from the congregation, that it was an absolute must, like we have to have experience. But at first I did go into it thinking, that'd be nice to have someone with a little bit more experience. That became less important the more I saw the types of candidates we had and how even the ones who came to us with experience, they weren't a best match for various reasons.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was one kind of switch that I had partway through. So what about, did you learn anything about First U, about our church?
I learned a lot from Dorothy.
Yes, very true. That is so
Well,
true.
there's a lot I don't know that's going on there too.
That's true too.
Yeah, but like, what did you learn?
I think I learned, how much history this congregation, this community had, listening to your stories, Dorothy. There's a lot, the community has gone through a lot, and how much of the resilience of this group has been really prevailing. And that is something that I learned from this search committee experience, that it is a resilient congregation.
Mm-hmm.
It always has been. So the feelings just continue on.
Yeah, that was fun to listen to you, Dorothy, talking about, when we had this minister and this is what happened with this. And I didn't know any of that information. In fact, I didn't even know. What struck me was the difference in people's reactions or responses to the previous minister. And so needing to keep all that in mind with in our search. So that was another reason why there are 7 of us, right? With 7 different experiences, and everyone's sharing their own experiences. So that was helpful.
Yes. Indeed, was very helpful, because some of us had, some very negative experience. Some of us were neutral. Some of us had positive, and we all kind of represented, in a way, the whole, spectrum of the group.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially in regards to this last minister.
Mm-hmm.
And to speak to that, being part of a search committee, coming out of that experience, even though I didn't experience much because I'm fairly new in the congregation, I felt a tremendous amount of responsibility that, an honor that was chosen to be representing this congregation, to choose somebody that would, be with the congregation for so long.
Yeah.
I took it very seriously.
Hmm.
I think I would like to share that I think everybody in the group took it very seriously. We were all feeling this responsibility. We were all feeling this really need to be diligent with the process.
Hmm.
And I think we did.
Yes. Yeah. I think we're very diligent and conscientious.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about um, what about yourselves? Did you guys learn anything? You know what I learned? I learned that I was kind of surprised. I still really like everybody still. Even though I spent so much time with you guys, and like really, I literally like everybody still, which is big. Was a good thing to say because, or it's kind of amazing that I can say that because, like it's a lot of work, and we went through lots of things, and yeah, yeah. Like when Jamie says, "Oh, I should have you out for pizza," and I thought, I could do that because I like everybody, and we
Yes.
don't have to do it, but I would do it willingly.
Yes.
Like pizza, so yeah.
With
Yeah.
dessert.
Yes,
Yeah.
with your dessert and salad, we're all set.
Yep.
I agree with you, Christy, because we had a lot of disagreements
Hmm.
and serious disagreements.
Yeah.
But I think we really kept in mind, talking about the church and what the values of the church. I think we were able to keep it in mind the dignity of everybody and the worth of everybody. And I agree. I like it, everybody. And I feel very, honored to be part of this group.
Yeah, yeah, I do too.
Ditto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Despite our difficulties.
What's that?
Despite our difficulties.
Right,
Yeah.
despite our difficulties, and we kind of needed to have difficulties and disagreements to end up with the best decisions.
Yes.
If we're all just going to go along with each other, it's yeah, doesn't generally lead to the best decisions. Yeah, and I learned that I feel more invested in the church now. Before with the kids' schedules, and we're on again, off again with soccer and etc. Or just waking up on a Sunday and thinking, I just want to stay home. It isn't all just soccer and softball and baseball. I can't blame it all on that, but it doesn't, it's harder to feel as invested. But this has really made me feel that way, being part of this group and bringing the best match. It's made me want to go to church now. Not that I didn't before, but I want to even more. Now I want to go now, right now, and see our CM. But so yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited too because I see so much potential for continuing the stuff that we have been doing and adding. I think this best match is going to really add to
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. 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 In many ways. Yeah. 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 Again, this person can't be everything to everyone, and we know she'll disappoint us, and we'll disappoint her. I remember us having that conversation with her, and but that's great. Let's get to disappointing each other. Fantastic. It'll be good. It's all good.
So good. So good.
Right. What else? Anything else that
I wish that we could all be together for candidating week and just to see everyone's wonderful expressions.
I know. I know. We're getting robbed.
Yes.
No good. I'm bummed about that. I mean, it is what it is, and I guess we should. I don't know. I guess we start off with the challenge right away.
Right.
I don't know how many iterations this schedule has gone through already, and our CM hasn't even seen it yet. I'm going to send it to her this weekend, and it's going to go through other iterations. But yeah, I'm bummed about that.
But if we could take where we were when CM was there at the church and take their feedback, we're very lucky. We can just take that and their smiles.
What are you
And
talking? Are you talking about when we were at the pulpit, the neutral
Yeah.
pulpit?
Yes,
Oh,
the
yeah.
neutral pulpit. And
Yes.
after the service, I mean, there were so many people there that were just, they were
Yeah.
overjoyed,
They were.
overwhelmed, and wanted her.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3 of us experienced that kind of awkward. Where are you from? Where are you from? And I didn't really know how to respond. And then the next question: Is she a pre-candidate? Is she pre-candidating? Oh my gosh! Stop asking me questions. And then the one that I talked to said, "You should snap her up. She's amazing."
Yep.
Yeah, and I think Jamie or somebody else had that experience too.
Yeah, I did.
Maybe
And
it
I
was
did.
Dorothy.
Too. Yes.
It was okay, or maybe it was.
I did. There was several of us that did.
Yeah. Because I was sitting with Dow, so she said it to both Dow and me. Yeah. I mean,
it's a bummer that people won't be able to really experience the warmth that she can bring, and the friendliness and the
not to the not as much as in person. Although I do remember. Do you remember our Skype interview with her?
It was a
cross.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, because all of us were like, we don't even have to discuss this one. She's fantastic.
And we were right.
We were right. We were absolutely 100% right. Yes.
So we had that impression via Skype, and then it got confirmed in the pre-candidating, and then we let it sit for a while, and we still felt that way.
Yeah.
Even in comparison to other candidates who were all very good too.
Yeah.
But that feeling like this is the person.
Yeah. Best match for sure. Yeah. In fact, Dorothy, I told Dow that I sometimes forgot about our current CM because we all just placed her to the side because we had these others to discuss because we didn't agree, all of us, on the other ones. So then I'd have to think, who was our fourth one? Oh yeah, the one that none of us has. I mean, we did discuss her, obviously we did due diligence, but it didn't have the same tension because we all just thought, tops. So yeah. So I guess we'll just have to just cross your fingers and things. I'm just really happy that at least before COVID, we got to meet everybody.
Yes,
all of our candidates in person.
We got them in, and we got them home safely.
Yes,
I'm very thankful for that.
Yes, yeah. So, eventually we'll all be together physically, and then we could celebrate even more. But anything else?
I think I would like to really share how excited I am that we found this candidate.
Yeah.
She really has a lot of the potential that people were looking for. I know she's not going to be perfect, and she's not going to be matching everything people expect, but I think she really brings a lot of strengths and a lot of good things that we were looking for. And I really hope that people stay with the open heart, helping hands. That again.
We've been out of church too long.
I know.
We've been too busy finding a best match. Yeah.
Which I apologize, people, but so much I can do.
That's right. Yeah. She's checked the most boxes for us, for what our congregation told us, communicated to us that they wanted and needed. So I'm so excited. Yes, very, very still. So, So thank you. Anything else, Dorothy, before we sign off?
No, just hopefully the summer will go fast, so September will be here.
I know, right? Never thought I'd say that.
And everybody's safe.
Right?
And everybody stays healthy.
I know. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, good luck. Well, thank you both so much.
Thank you.
And,
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll see you on our next Zoom chat, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I
Thank you,
we
Kristen.
hope that sometime soon we can gather again
Yes.
and hug each other.
Physically, like,
Yes.
yes, exactly. So true.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.